Check, check. Is this thing on? Because I want to make sure you hear what I got to say about this. Now, I love my traditional mountain bikes, my Roscoe 9, my Polygon 6Q T7, and my Eminent Onset. I can't believe I'm actually feeling this way. And I've even had the chance to test out the new Trek Slash, which is probably my favorite full suspension bike I've ever ridden, that's for sure. But lately, I've been riding a fully rigid, not up-to-date geometry, retro mountain bike. And if you told me I would be having so much fun on this bike that it's comparable to even the Trek Slash I just tried out, I would think you were crazy. But in reality, it's actually the truth. This really reshaped my whole idea of mountain biking. And the fact that you can have so much fun on this bike is really unbelievable. And I think everybody should have this bike in the fleet for sure. Have you ever wanted a bike that you can just get on and ride without having to think about it? But that bike also being able to do whatever you wanted to do with it? Well, Priority Bicycles just made that possible. This is the new Priority Hot Sauce, and this is the bike that can literally do it all. For the first test, I took this to a college campus to see how it commutes. With this bike being fully rigid and having the low rolling resistance while also having the thicker size tires, it lets you roll over things and still keep your speed so the tires don't slow you down. So let's say I'm cruising along through the campus, but let's just say I find something cool like this, like a set of steps. So let's say I just want to bomb down some steps and have some fun. I can do that. This bike is just super efficient, easy to ride. If you have to leave it out for durations of time throughout inclement weather and everything, you don't have to worry about chain or derailleur issues because you got a belt drive on here. It's weatherproof, so that just makes the bike really easy to maintain. Just hop on it and ride, simple as that. All right, so let's say you're on a big, huge hill like this one, and you got to get up it. The hot sauce allows you to do that because it's got gears now. What's great about this bike is you can switch gears right here at a standstill. So I'll switch all the way down, and then I can just pedal up. Simple as that. Let's say you want to go have a little bit more fun and hit the pump track. No worries, the Priority Hot Sauce can do that too. One of my favorite things about this bike is that it truly makes you feel like a kid again. It really brings back simplicity with modern day capabilities. But let's say you want something a little bit more gnarly. Well, guess what? The Priority Hot Sauce can do that too. Do you remember when you were a kid and you just would hop on the bike and just ride it anywhere you felt like it and not even care because you really didn't know what bikes did what? You just got on the bike and rode it. That's what this bike gives you. It gives you that being a kid feeling again, where you just get on the bike and you know it can just do whatever it is you want it to do for the most part. Like, look at this. This is just so fun. I don't have to worry about suspension. I don't have to worry about a chain, a derailleur. I just ride the bike, that's it. All I do is ride the bike. It's got 7 speeds, so I think it's a plenty enough gear range for you to be able to do most things that this bike would be capable of doing. Oh, this is sick. That's a sick, oh, that was sick. I gotta go back and hit that. If you ever wanted a simple bike that can pretty much do whatever you need it to do, this is definitely it. Ooh, we got a little mud action right here. Oh, it's icy too. But perfect example of what I'm talking about. Tires got enough grip to get through it. But yeah, this is just something that I think everyone should have in the arsenal when it comes to must-have bikes that can do pretty much anything. Look at that, just tackling the chunk. That's crazy.
I ran into this drop right here that really kind of made me question this bike. But I said, you know what? The only way to find out is to do it. So right now, we're about to try to hit this drop. I had to roll it first because there are a few bumps going into the drop that are kind of weird because there's no suspension on the bike to suck those up, as you'll see when I hit the landing on the first attempt. As you can see, that was not pretty, but I figure if I get a little bit more speed, I think we should be good. Now for the last test, can this bike climb a little bit of tech? Let's find out.
Dude, this bike is so sick.
There's nothing like the raw power and strength you have to put in to ride this bike. This gives the true experience of what the trail really feels like, and it's a hell of an experience.